World, it's your boy, Jay-Z's cousin, Lil J, aka B Boogie. You know what I'm saying? Top of the charts on YouTube, doing it every day. You know what I'm saying? Even though this is my first day, I just want to say that, put that out there, for the future. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk to you about, the world of hip hop, R&B, and even going back to the 2011 BET Awards, which was a total disaster. But let's talk about the beginning of the BET Awards. Kevin Hart did his thing. You were funny from the beginning to the very end of the show. You were hilarious. You did your thing. There was nothing wrong with your act. You know what I'm saying? Even when you did your little rap with Wiz Khalifa, had your little, your shirt off with no six pack. It was all good. You know what I'm saying? Mary J. Blige, you sang your song. You did good. Big ups to Mary J. Blige. You know what I'm saying? But Anita Baker, I'm trying to figure out where the problem was, because Anita, we barely heard you. I don't know if you were choked up, if you just got through eating a big meal, before the awards. But I don't really know what was going on there. We know you're a legend, you're an icon. We know you have the voice, but maybe you were tired and you should have just sat down. Also, what's the artist's name? The big Rick Ross. Rick Ross, the boss. They call you. As hard, as hardcore of a rapper, as you are, gangster, as you are, it didn't appear that you were a gangster that night, because you were rapping off of a track, and then you had to stand there like a little choir boy at a Catholic church, waiting on your hook to come in, and finish up so you can go just standing there, and then on top of that, your shirt wasn't tucked in, and even that, it wasn't buttoned up, all that. What's going on? Did it just beep?
I'm pretty sure
It's still going.
Yeah, this
okay.
is going.
All right, but regardless of all that, all that stomach was hanging out, and it made my family sick. Everybody was throwing up everywhere. It was awful, and the audience, I saw some people in the back regurgitate, and then on top of the, Lord have mercy, Will Smith and Jada. I understand that your children, Willow or Willie Mae or Hattie, whatever you want to call them, Will and Jada, the Karate Kids. I understand. They got their awards, but you two, have been taught, when you get certain awards, how to present yourself with clothing and everything. Apparently, you all may have missed it somewhere down the line when it came to teaching your kids how to dress. Apparently, they were in the dark, and it wasn't right. It kind of offended me. I was talking to my friend Wendy Williams the other day, and her and I were talking.
Him and I.
Her and I were talking, and she just didn't understand as well. And then on top of that, Kelly Rowland, you did your thing on the awards. You did your thing. I hated that they messed up on your track, on your music.
Beyonce did it.
Yeah, we feel that Beyonce did it, but we know you, Kelly. You did your thing. Now, what I have to say concerning Beyonce, now we know you on tour and everything, but come on now, let's not be tacky here. Why would you want to be all the way across the world and then shoot a video and then send it to BET like you already there? We know everybody in the audience did not just leave and become white. I mean, come on now. Let's be real. That Michael Jackson would never do that. Michael Jackson would show up at the BET Awards. Michael Jackson even showed up on Remember the Time when his foot was broken, okay, and he was in a wheelchair, and then got up to dance just for a split second and sat back down in his wheelchair at the BET Awards. He didn't do it in Africa or Samoa or Afghanistan. You know what I'm saying? He did it at the BET Awards. So I'm kind of disappointed in you, Beyonce. So let's get it together, all right? Let's think, okay? I understand your mind, you know. I don't know what's going on with your mind, you know what I'm saying? But let's get that mind. Let's grab it with these two hands. Let's put it back in our head. Let's close the skull, all right? And let's think. Let's move forward, okay? Chris Brown. Wow. I thought I was looking at an astronaut. And that outfit, you know, it had the big old
parachute thing.
Yeah, the parachute.
MC Hammer pants.
Are you doing that, or am I doing it?
You're doing
okay.
it.
You know, you know, Chris Brown. You know, you look like a space cadet. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, you still did your thing. But, you know, I know you've been going through things ever since Rihanna. You know, people can't mention Rihanna without you breaking the glass. You know what I'm saying? Showing your behind somewhere. You know, apparently she must have really put that thing on you. You know what I'm saying? That Barbados thing. But Chris, you know, let's work on getting it together. Who else performed at the BET Awards? Oh yeah, Queen Latifah. You know, the revolution has not been, will not be televised. You did your thing. I feel like they should have given you more of an open spot on that, because you are still the queen. You know what I'm saying, of hip hop. You know, so I feel. Let's see here. And besides that, you know, the whole 2011 BET Awards was a joke. It was tacky. Deborah Lee, I support you. You know what I'm saying? President of BET. But let your people know when it comes to the sound, the production, the stage light, the stage setting, okay, the band, the background singers. They need to get it together. This was tacky. People's mics cutting in and out like we're at Star Search. I mean, come on now. Let's get it together. That does not need to be, okay? All right? You know, because when it comes to true icons, okay, true icons, you know, like Patti LaBelle, you did your thing, and I want to thank you, Patti. This is B Boogie, okay? Thanking you, Patti, for giving Gladys Knight her props. You know what I'm saying? You know, Gladys Knight and the Pips. You know what I'm saying? Even though I didn't grow up with y'all, you know what I'm saying? You know, I was about 5 years old, or maybe 7 when y'all actually. Broke up, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, Gladys Knight and the Pips, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are icons, y'all are legends as well. You know what I'm saying? So Patti, for that, I want to thank you. And what's his name? Shawty. I'm sorry, not Shawty Lo, but CeeLo Green. You did your thing. You did your thing, CeeLo. You really did, and for that, you know, I want to thank you for that, with all that hairspray. Spray so much spray came through your TV, got in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? You know, but you know, you're an excellent performer. You know, I support you on The Voice. You know what I'm saying? You know, you do your thing there. But as far as BET Awards, let's get it together. You know, people in hip hop, you know, people in R&B. You know what I'm saying? Let's focus on our music. You know, let's focus on our message. It's not about, you know, trying to attack one. You know what I'm saying? If one is trying to have beef, you know, coming at you, you know what I'm saying, in their lyrics, you know what I'm saying? Ignore the haters, you know, you're better than that. You know, go forward, move forward. You know what I'm saying? It's about your true heart, your true talent. And that's what it's all about, because in the end, people don't want to hear, you know what I'm saying, you singing or rapping about how, you know, how you're going to, you know, squash somebody and, you know, bust 5 have cats in them, you know, while they're sitting on the toilet dookie and everything, you know what I'm saying? People want to hear, you know what I'm saying, your true heart, you know what I'm saying? But if that's your true heart, people won't want to hear you. So, what I want to let y'all know is, you know, keep it real. This is B Boogie, you know what I'm saying? Lil J, you know, Jay-Z's little cousin, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, holla back, Jay, you know, oh, alright.